Ladies and gentlemen, HEX community of all ages, hey, Jake Freedom here, coming to you live from YouTube for this week's HEX Update Saturday for what is today, July 11th, 2015. And we had some really cool announcements this week. Also, what we have going on this week is the HEX charity stream. Hopefully you guys are able to catch some of that there. I've tried to watch what I could, and some of the interviews with some of the developers, the game designers, are super cool to watch. I watched the one with Ben last night. I think that was last night. Whenever it was, I watched that one. That was it's really interesting to, just to, hear these guys talk about the game and, and how they feel about it and different aspects that go into the design of the game. Today, I caught the Chris Woods interview. I caught like the first maybe half hour, 45 minutes of it. Really interesting guy to listen to talk, just tell, stories about, the challenges that came, designing the game, making the game, programming the game, whatever it may be. He has some. He's a really good person to listen to. He's just I don't know how do I want to explain it. Not intriguing, but he's got such a personality that goes along with him that he's just a fun person to listen to talk, no matter what it is. So hopefully you guys have been able to catch some of those. Hopefully they put some of those on VOD so they can go back and rewatch them, especially some of those interview ones. Hopefully you guys have gotten some of the into some of the drawings. Maybe you've won some Stardust, maybe some draft codes. I did actually win a draft code last night. I was watching Hacky's channel, and I just right before the giveaway, I just typed in the exclamation point Hextra Life, and my name was drawn. So that's cool. I haven't got that code yet. I tweeted out last night that I was going to give that away, so I will give that away once I get it. I'm wondering if they're going to send them out once the streams are all done. I'm not really sure. So I want to give it away. We can still probably do the drawing for it. I want to make sure I actually have it first. I mean, I don't doubt that I'll get it, but hopefully we'll get it before next Saturday's update there, because that'll be an exciting one. It'll be the first Armies of Myth pack that we open. This one here is just going to be obviously a Shattered Destiny pack. So what do we have for news this week? We had some pretty cool stuff here, actually. We got some videos from Corey showing about chest opening. If you were able to get it on the test server at all, and you actually opened some packs and whatnot, you were able to see some of these new animations and sounds, and just the visual effects and the sound effects are just outstanding from when the game released day one to what it is now. It's just light years ahead from when it was. So I hope you guys have watched these videos here. I'm not going to play them over. I'm not going to record a video that's already been recorded. It's like making a copy of a copy. It doesn't work too well. I mean, it probably would, but I'm just going to link this into the description so you guys can check it out. Again, Corey's always an interesting guy to listen to talk as well. He's just showing off some of that stuff. And I like it. I like the new animations. It's, pack opening is really snappy. They changed the way the layout is. It kind of goes up across, it arcs across the top for the commons, and then on the bottom are the uncommons, and right in the middle is where your rare or legendary will be. And it's really fun to do that when that new, I shouldn't say fun. It's nice to see a different layout with that there. Also, they have a video about the extended art and how that works, how to get Stardust and do that. I'm really excited about extended art. I love full art cards. Hopefully you guys are too. And maybe sometime in the future, once we get some full art cards, we'll give some of those away, because Stardust is not going to be cheap. I mean, the common ones aren't too bad, but when you get up into the rare, legendary, and alternate art ones, that's when it starts getting really spendy with that gold there. So maybe we can give some of those away in the future, depending on how difficult they are actually to get. But I don't see that far. I don't foresee it being an actual problem. So again, I'll link this into the description so you guys can watch these two videos. Like I said, they're really cool. Authenticator support. This was something that was kind of announced, or not. I don't know if it was really announced. I know they've always talked about it, and that's going to be in the next patch here, I think. To close out the feature list, let's talk about the authenticator. They say we want your stuff to stay your stuff and not become someone else's stuff through crooked means. So you can protect your account with a Google Authenticator starting this Tuesday. So that is going to be rolling out with the new patch. Let's see what else we have. More gold, more fun. The release celebration is next weekend, but we're starting the party early in Entrath. There's 50% more gold to be found in the Frost Ring, so get up on that so you can get the alternate art commons that they're selling in the store, because those are going to be going away. I think that they're going to be going away the day they release Armies of Myth, so be sure you get those if you haven't yet. Again, we talked about the charity stream. If you log in, you get 4 copies of alternate art metal here. I think think I had a tough time pronouncing that one. I guess I wouldn't pronounce it as metal, but I guess that's what it is. So if you log in, you're going to get those there. Again, I caught it, the charity stream. I was like 26 minutes, and they were 26 minutes into it, and the donations were just flying. I think last time I checked today, they were right around $16,000 raised. So if you guys have jumped in, donated some, what you could, doesn't matter if you can or can't. It's all going to a good cause, going to the Children's Miracle Network there. I was able to throw in a little bit of coin to help those guys out, and also you get thrown into a little bit of a drawing if you leave your in-game name for some prizes at the end of the deal. But that's just a added bonus. That's not what we're really there for. Again, watch some of those streamers. They're really entertaining. Most of them are doing drafts. Some of them do some games. I did like Kismet's Revenge, I think it was called, or Kismet's Verdict. That was kind of a cool one to watch. I watched a little bit of the HEX feud from Hacky. Looks like some of them have some pretty interesting games that they play, and they're pretty fun just to interact with the audience there, if you will. And like I said, these cards are going to be gone, so they're going to go away Tuesday, so make sure you get yours real quick. And again, remember we talked about a Bard's Tale. If you back this game here, you're going to get 4 alternate arts of the Exile Bard. Maybe you guys have done that, maybe you haven't. I did, because I want those 4 alternate art cards there. I got in just in time, because I almost forgot about it, so I'm not quite sure how it works, how they're going to know that I backed it, and how do I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, so hopefully I get that figured out. And let you guys know. Well, if you did, you'll figure it out too, I'm sure. So that's kind of cool. We should get those cards sometime after Armies of Myth launches, obviously, there. So what do we have next? Oh, yes, a very important one. VIP is returning. So for those of you that have not been able to get into the VIP tournaments or and whatnot, the VIP program will be relaunching. I assume they probably would do this just because the VIP tournaments are such a big hit. But they're actually going to release it here in a little bit of different way, and I kind of like it. And it says, going forward, you can purchase VIP on a monthly, 3-month, or an annual basis. And when you purchase VIP, you will get all your VIP tournament entry tickets right away. E.g., you will get 3 tickets if you purchase 3 months of VIP, etc., etc. These tickets will not have expiring dates. It's up to you when you want to use them. So for me, I don't play the constructed one too much, so maybe I can give some of those away, because I like to do sealed a lot better. It says, while your account has VIP status, you get that booster pack, obviously. The price did go up a little bit, I think, from what I understand. I don't know exactly what I paid last time, though, so I can't really tell you if, somebody said that it went up. But they don't have a price listed here. They just say, if you purchase at least 12 months of VIP, you will receive the sleeve without having to purchase another year. The new VIP program will be $8 a month for all subscriptions duration. So if you want to do $8 a month, so if you buy a year, it went up in price. If that's how they're gonna calculate it there, that's gonna be $96 for VIP. I think I paid $50 last time, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I'll probably just purchase a year at a time, just to get it out of the way, so they're always there, so I don't forget and don't have the possibility of missing out on a tournament. Like I said, I usually get on the constructed ones, or not the constructed, the sealed ones. So yeah, that's really cool. I like that that they're bringing that back. I'm sure there'll be some other people that are thrilled about that as well, that just maybe missed out on it. So yeah, we talked about the release celebration. That's obviously going to happen. So I'm excited for that, because I like those release celebrations. Try to get as many drafts in that you possibly can, or sealed, whatever trips your fancy there. So that's all we have for news. Let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part, the actual pack opening. This point in time here is going to let me know your favorite set 3 card. Again, you'll get into that drawing for the set 3 primal pack that will go and just give that one away. So let me know in the comments what your favorite set 3 card is. So what do we got here? What are we going to do? What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, so I got to get rid of that screen there to go ahead and get into the store, and we'll crack open a pack. Before we do that, another thing. Angry Joe finally was able to interview Corey Jones again. I'm sure most of you are probably familiar with Angry Joe. He does the Angry Joe show on YouTube there. He's a pretty good guy to listen to sometimes. Some of his screaming and yelling, can be like, but most of the time I watch all of his stuff. He's pretty cool to watch. I like watching him. So he's able to finally interview Corey, and I think that was at they made a reference to E3. I'm not sure if that's where that interview took place or not, but Sounds like Angry Joe is pretty excited. He hasn't actually touched the game since it released in alpha, so he sounds like he's pretty excited to get back into the game, check it out, see where it's at. So if you want to watch that, you can go ahead and just search for Angry Joe on YouTube, and you can watch that particular interview there. Or I'll go ahead and maybe link it in the description below. Whatever works. So let's go ahead and open a pack, see what we get. Last Shattered Destiny pack for HEX Update Saturday. Maybe it'll be a legendary. Maybe we'll get lucky. The last one will be a legendary. That'd be pretty cool if we end with a legendary. Maybe open up with a legendary, but it is not a legendary. It's just a standard rare, so that's okay. Plenty more packs to open. So what do we got for commons? We have Mecha T Hex. We have Shatter Shield. We have Elite Pyromancer, Manti Ranger, Neophyte of Zarlox, Cavern Guard. Speaking of having difficult time pronouncing some of these names, if you watch that first video that Corey shows on opening chests, he has a difficult time pronouncing some of the names too. So I don't feel as bad that the creator of the game can't even pronounce some of the cards. So next one we have here is Rune Ear Burrower, Vanguard of Suruli, Charge Hulk, Flak Scrapper, Warbot Bunker. That rounds out our commons. For uncommons, we have Born to Die, Warrior of Andronicus, and then we have Withering Touch. And for our rare, what do we get to make it something really good? Highland Shinobi, 2-cost, 2/2 troop. That's a double diamond threshold. Human Warrior has Swift Strike. Says when you gain a charge, exhaust target opposing troop. Decent card all around, especially in limited play. I like him a lot. So that is this week's pack. Go ahead and let me know what your top 5 picks are against last pack Shattered Destiny. Next week will be Armies of Myth. And we just got a normal chest there, no big deal. Let's go ahead and stash that. We'll be able to open that next week. Maybe we'll open some of these. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of chests. I have 1 primal chest. How many rare chests? 11. I don't have very many chests at all. But, so maybe we'll open up some of them. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so let me know your top 5 picks in the comments down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and of course, and as always, if you want to see more of these, click subscribe down below, and we'll have another video for you soon.